Hi, so in the last video, I showed a design of how we're looking at the tennis coach app focusing on the serve. This is actually the live version. I've logged in into my account. I have a library of some videos. I actually just uploaded one of the videos I recorded myself, right? So this is me attempting two serves. You'd realize that I've been able to tag them as two different serves. Court side is deuce, the serve number one, that's serve number two. What actually is happening in the background is that we're tracking body movement. So without having to wait for that, I'm going to go to another video, which has only one serve. So this is a serve from Yannick Sinner. And you realize that we already have the serve window determined and then the contact point. So this is kind of like where the racket hits the ball. And there's so many things that we could calculate. What we started with is the elbow angle at contact. So I can click on this just to navigate there. And you can see already that his arm is outstretched. He's kind of like reaching for the ball. The ball tosses high enough to be able to get that. So there are so many other things that indirectly, and biomechanically generate and create this posture. But it's one of the things that I wanted to test. It's a bit easier to test with. We're not even doing ball detection for this at the moment. So it records the degree of the elbow angle. I mean, ideally, if you want a straight line, it should be 180 degrees. One of the things I did realize is that I do not want that to be like a user experience for them to be reading angle numbers, right? We want to be able to get better feedback. Eventually, this is going to kind of like balloon into more LLM feedback, but these are more deterministic case by case feedback. So if it's between a certain range, then it's going to give you some feedback. So this is a solid contact for this is a solid elbow angle at contact. So we've got some very very basic feedback here. But the idea is that we should be able to do this for our own videos. And over time, you can start to see whether you're improving or not. Now, the tennis serve is a very complex thing. There are so many other things that go into it, and there are so many varieties and different ways that people do it. So this is kind of like where we're going to be improving here, and connecting what the different aspects of the serve look like, and how they influence other parts of the kinetic chain. But this is where we're at right now. There was just a bit of polishing up on the landing page. We have a library. There's also a demo. Um, so in this demo, I actually haven't updated the serve analysis, but we've been able to get the annotation here. So we would be able to then calculate what we need to calculate. I just have to update the latest version of this demo to be able to have that. Now, the idea of the demo is that if you don't have a video yet to upload, you should be able to then play around with this. You should be able to play around with this environment with a sample video. I'll probably get some better videos and maybe multiple ones. One probably of myself with a really bad form, and then you can look at a professional tennis player. Uh, and this is a way for people just to be able to interact with the app without yet having uploaded a video. Obviously, if you're coming into the app, one that you should be able to record yourself, even if it's just once, to see what your form looks like. So landing page, you have a library of your videos, and then you have a demo to play around with, and that's kind of like where we are at the moment. This is live. This is something that you can sign up for and start to use. I have a lot of restrictions on how the uploads. You can make the upload size, what you can do on it, basically because I'm kind of like offering this for free to a couple of friends and people who are interested in giving feedback to this app. So you wouldn't be able to upload like a 100 megabit video file for 5 minutes. No. But this is where we're at, and I'll improve it. And as and when we get some more feedback, I will let you know.